So let's see. So Jean has used the staff. We'll do this. Attack with wind.
Shall I treat you to tea later?
Sit there. Yeah, being able to attack 3 times just means I can't move anywhere. Sorry about that. Alright, so... yeah, there's no point even risking trying to get close. So, staff, physic, Chloe, because she still needs to heal.
Oh, that's a big help.
Wait, Alquist was in longbow range, actually. Does that mean he can do it at bolting range? I guess we'll find out.
The time has come to unleash all my power.
So he's attacking me now.
Show us what you've got, Emblem Soren. Give us the chance to prove that we are worthy allies.
Out of my
Yep,
way.
that's Cataclysm. Alright, 15, that's good. 12, that's fine. Uh-huh. Okay. I think I have to kill Soren this turn. And the best way to do that will probably be something like Low Star Rush to get rid of 1. And then attack with Alfred with Canter. Elyos does 13 times 2. That's not quite enough. Oh, but Chloe can reach over here because she's on a flyer. So, Silver Lance, yeah. So that's 1 blessing down.
You were beautiful while you lasted.
Ta-da. Nice. And then, let's see. Oh, Alchris can take out 1 as well? Oh, not quite. I think because we're killing Soren this turn, it doesn't matter too much about putting people in crater range now. Huh?
I'll have to up my weights.
And we're just doing this to get a little bit of extra XP. Alright. Saline. Ooh, what does Saline do? Attack, wind, 0 damage. That makes sense, to be fair. Right. Alfred. Yeah, Alfred again doesn't do quite enough, does he? Javelin wouldn't do. Yeah, 7 times 7. Oh, I can do Alchris plus Alfred. That does 15 times 2 to 3 HP. Yeah. Visit Chloe.
You're my hero.
So we'll do Alchrist, Steelbow. Ta-da. No Luna. Don't suppose Saline can do anything now. Oh, no, she can't engage. Must have already used it. So then Alfred does this. Elyos. Get rid of the second Revival Stone.
You were a good fight.
And then it's a matter of what can I do, like I can guarantee that we kill. So I'm just squeezing as much XP out as we can. Who's taking damage? 52, 27 for Chloe. 36 for Alchrist. Heal.
You're too kind to me.
Then heal.
Why, thank you.
Okay. Who gives more? 16, 16, 16. And there's no special items left? No. So,
Here
yeah.
until the end.
Liberation. Oh, they've got a chain guard, of course. I think it's pretty funny to kill them even through the chain guard.
If this love is a crime.
And of course, I've still got a revival stone. Right. And then we will finish off with a lodestar rush.
My prayers are with you.
Ta-da. And the bomb level up too. Of course, I was the MVP. We cleared the Divine Paralog, the Radiant Strategist. So, yeah, overall, not too bad a map. I think, yeah, ironically enough, that gave us less trouble than the story chapter, mainly because I
That's
expected
enough.
it to be harder.
Let's end it here. Don't look so nervous. You performed rather well.
Does that mean you'll join us?
I am willing, though I suspect my involvement might cause problems for you.
And why is that?
What makes you say that?
I sense you will find my advice difficult to follow. As an example, my mercenary group was tasked with sheltering the princess of a ruined country. At one point, we were surrounded by enemy soldiers looking to capture her.
Oh, God, cat. Oh, cat just jumped up on the laptop.
As the group's strategist, my advice to our commander was to surrender her immediately.
Cold-hearted, but pragmatic.
My logic was that, as mercenaries, gold was our
Hey,
priority.
hey.
We had no moral obligation to her. Circumstances later changed, but I stand by the advice I gave at the time. I would give it again.
You're right to think I would disagree with that advice, but wrong to think I wouldn't value it. Difficult decisions need to be looked at from every angle. So I actually think it's a good thing that we have such different perspectives.
I could debate you on that point, but I don't see it getting us anywhere. Instead, let me give you this advice. Follow your own ideals.
What do you mean by that?
War is cruel. Wishful thinking won't bring you victory, but sticking to your convictions will. If war has taught me anything, it's that sheer determination can alter the course of history. So go on believing as you do. Continue forward in your own way. I will support that.
I understand. Thank you, Emblem Soren. I know there will be hard choices ahead. I'll be counting on you to help me make them. In the meantime, it's great to have you with us.
Emblem Soren specializes in offensive magic and manipulating the conditions of a battle. The sync skill Assign Decoy makes a designated ally more likely to be targeted by foes. The engaged weapon Bolting strikes distant foes with long-range thunder magic. The engaged skill Flare lowers a resistance and heals the unit when attacking with tomes. And the engaged attack Cataclysm strikes an area with fire, thunder, and wind magic. The change to the staff and dance animations now be reverted. Yeah, it's quite nice. And hello, Reaper! Thanks for joining the stream. This game has Byleth powers. It does, so I believe. I'm pretty sure Byleth is the instructor emblem. And yes, you can also rewind time to undo your mistakes, which I tried to do last time and failed miserably at. I'm going to have to get this cat off my lap because he's moving the microphone all over the place. But yeah, so it's Fire Emblem with the modern sort of design of, yeah, we understand that there's no point having to make you restart a chapter really, so we'll just give you the ability to rewind time and redo it again, because, you know, it's no fun for anyone to have to be like, oh, I have to start the chapter all over again. It just kind of saves everyone some time to be like, yeah, you know what, we'll let you have it. But in terms of the other Byleth powers, such as recruiting everyone to your battle, that also appears to be in the game, because, like, so far, we've gone to 2 kingdoms, which is Firene and Brodia, and both kingdoms have brought their lords with us. So we have Diamant and Alcrest from Brodia, and Alfred and Saline from Firene. And based on what I've already discovered in the relay trials, I already know that Ivy is a playable unit because, well, they look like a playable unit, right? So yes, it seems to be that we are going to be going across the entire continent of Elyos and just bringing everyone with us, like Byleth can do. Because it's not based on supports, though, actually, funnily enough. I think it's just based on that's what happens in the story. So... ooh, nice silver. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay. Alright, I've said before that I'm not going to go too heavy into getting everything around the Somniel because it is not special. But there are a couple of things that are important, I think, which is checking the item shop to see if there's any Master Seals.
Welcome.
So, is there any Master Seals? No, there is not.
Do come again.
So that's okay. Oh, what's this? Okay. I assume you don't pick up Master Seals around as well. In terms of new weapons, these are all the same stuff. Or maybe the Great Lance is new, but otherwise, yeah, this is all similar to what we had access to before.
Take care.
So, emblem rings. We have Soren, who's a mage-focused one. So let's put him on clan to begin with. Oh, sorry about that. So, he gives magic, dex, and resistance. So yeah, basically just put them on any mage, and they'll be fine. The bond effects, however, let's see, knife proficiency, keen insight, reflect, block recovery. Oh yeah, we saw that before. Deep synergy. Oh yeah. So, all right. Well, an overall good emblem to have for mages, but otherwise nothing too outstanding. Right. How many bond fragments do we have? We have 2,000. I think we got some more achievements to get more. Quite a few. There we go. In terms of donations, so I did think about what upgrading Brodia would do, and then we're kind of like, we're not going to get any more stuff to do in Brodia. We've done 3 maps, and now we're going to go into Elusia next. So in actual fact, it seems like donating to a country is only going to do things for you if you're like doing, well, post-story grinding of stuff. Like, for example, I could upgrade the gold corrupted and silver corrupted levels here, but there's not really much point to do that unless I'm like, oh, I want to get more bond fragments and fruit and stuff. And that's not as useful as getting more iron, steel, and silver. So I could do that. But am I going to be exploring Brodia as a faction next? I think I'll probably save the money until we get to Elusia, and we'll see what rewards we get from that. And let's see. So I think we do have quite a lot of support stuff to do. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, we've got tons of support stuff to do. So I think what we'll do is we'll wrap up sort of the gameplay segment of the stream, and we'll do the support stuff, I think.
Dragon. It's an honor to meet one from another world.
I'm happy to meet you too. I hope we get to become good friends.
Yeah. Ta-da! Level 5. Because, yeah, trying to do another map probably would take like another hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, depending on how difficult it is. So I think we'll leave it at that. So let's do some supports. Diamant and Lapis are available, so let's do Diamant.
Ah! One of the corrupted!
The corrupted? Where?
Diamant, help!
Huh.
Whew. Thanks for the save, Diamant. Sorry to trouble you like that.
It's interesting, that's supposed to be a mid-battle support conversation, and yet you don't actually do support conversations mid-battle like you did in the previous games.
No trouble at all. However, I must ask, how did that creature manage to overpower and frighten the Divine One?
It came out of nowhere. I just started running. I'm not really good with the corrupted.
Not good with them. You handle them in battle just fine.
It's different on the battlefield. I can spot them first, then steal myself before engaging.
Alright, so it was literally not a mid-battle conversation. Well, I guess that makes sense.
That last corrupted soldier got the drop on me. My guard was down. I'm an easy target for them outside of battle.
I don't follow.
Isn't there something that makes your skin crawl, Diamant?
I suppose hairy caterpillars can have that sort of effect on me.
Really?
Okay. Let's say you knew you were about to see a big caterpillar. You'd have a chance to prepare. Now, imagine you're eating dinner at home, and a caterpillar suddenly drops onto your plate. Wouldn't that startle you? Wouldn't you cry out in surprise?
I probably would.
That's what sneak attacks from the corrupted feel like. Caterpillars dropping on my plate.
I understand. Very clear explanation, Divine One.
That was a strange example, but I'm glad you followed it. Sorry you had to watch me struggle like that. How unflattering. I wish I was flawless like you, Diamant.
Come on now, you're sounding like Alchrist.
Flawless?
He is most certainly not flawless. Alright. Lapis.
Oh, Lapis. I wanted to thank you for all of your support in our recent battles.
Oh, I didn't really do much out there. I was just following your lead. You don't have to thank me for that, Divine One. There were lots of other more skilled warriors in those battles. You should thank them instead.
Lapis, please. You're strong and you think fast. You should have confidence in your abilities.
Confidence? I don't know about that.
Is this Alchrist sort of infecting everyone else's, like, mindset of saying, oh, I'm not that great, actually? Because Lapis was not like this when we first met them.
I'm thrilled to be a retainer, but everyone else is much more qualified. I'm not even a noble. I wouldn't want to sound arrogant when I rank so far beneath everyone else.
Wow. You're pretty hard on yourself, huh?
Yeah.
I guess that can be a good motivator, but you shouldn't compare yourself to others like that. Everyone has different skills. Be a little more kind to yourself, okay? Like I said, you've earned a bit of confidence.
But, well, Divine One, I'm not sure what to say to all of that.
Just take the compliment gracefully.
I'm not used to being complimented like this. I should go. Please excuse me.
Lapis sounds so sure that she doesn't really belong here. There has to be some way to help her work past that mindset.
Well, I guess we'll find out as we continue to do support conversations. Alright, so now we've got Fran. And Boucheron, you suck.
And with that, the long war was over. The two siblings would know peace at last. There would be time for them to live simply and happily, and with each other. The end.
Aww.
He finally got reunited. Thank goodness.
I know! It's a relief, isn't it? I'm getting misty-eyed again just thinking about it.
To be honest, you were crying so hard, I missed some of the middle part.
You suck as a storyteller.
Still, oh, so good.
Oh, that's great. I knew you'd love it.
I totally get now why you cry at books. Who knew they could be so beautiful? I've only read the boring ones, I guess.
Well, there's a wide world of captivating ones out there if you're interested. If you liked what we just read, I can recommend something. It's set at an officer's academy.
Officer's Academy? Ooh.
The series is famous for its political intrigue and deep characters. It's up to 30 volumes now.
That sounds like Three Houses references to me.
Wow, that's a lot.
I'd love to discuss it with you once you finish the whole set.
I don't think I can get through 30 books on my own. But I can't have you read all that to me, obviously. So, don't hold your breath, okay? I'm just a really slow reader. I wouldn't want to keep you waiting.
Wouldn't that be the point of having like a book club though?
Oh, okay. If that's what you think best.
Anyway, thanks. You definitely showed me how interesting books can be.
Good. I'm glad to have shown you the light.
So he's well read. Alright, Fram and Diamant.
Who's winning the staring contest? You or that history book?
Prince Diamant! Sorry, I didn't notice you come in.
No need to apologize, Fram. What's got you so frustrated? Anything I can help with?
I messed up some of my steward duties again, so Vander gave me an ongoing study duty. He was all, "You never take your role seriously, and the least you can do is educate yourself."
That's a good impression.
Ah, so Vander gave you that book. Doesn't look like you're enjoying it very much.
History is so boring. It's just wars, border disputes, wars, trade stuff, more wars.
But if it's fictional compared to what Boucheron was just telling you about, it's like, ooh, political intrigue.
Why does everyone have to fight all the time? Why can't everyone just relax and be friends?
History does tend to be a chronicle of warfare. That's been true since the first Fell Dragon War. It's not all battles and bloodshed, though. For instance, my ancestors were able to found Brodia thanks to Lumera's protection, not open warfare. You really do learn a lot by studying history. Vander has the right idea.
If you say so.
Just keep reading. It's not all dates and trivia, I promise. These are stories about people.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I haven't even made it very far. It's kind of draining.
Ah, right. Must be hard to read about past wars in the middle of a new one. But don't worry. You have my vow as the Crown Prince of Brodia that when I'm king, there will be peace.
Wow. Really, really? From the Crown Prince of Brodia is good enough for me.
I mean it. Rest easy, okay?
I will. But only after I've read some more of this not-so-boring book.
So the thing is, they've mentioned that we're in the middle of a war a couple of times now, in support conversations and in the story, right? It doesn't really feel like we are. Like, compared to Three Houses, where they have the literal war phase after the whole, White Cloud stuff, this seems kind of mild in comparison. Like, I know I'm not actually going through all of the story chapters one by one, and that would probably make sense for by the time that you actually reach Diamant and have a support with him, it feels like it's a war going on. But yeah, it just doesn't feel like it's that connected, and there's not that much of a war. Like, there's no real threat in the Engage story at the moment. Anyway, Fram and Lapis.